the late models, our headline full fender division each and every week here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Going to be another competitive year.
Adam Gray comes in as the defending champion, 4-time champion, but the hottest driver at the end of the year was Tom Fern. You still got your heavy hitters like Kevin Gambacorta. He got 3 wins last year. Wayne Corey Jr. ended the season with 3 straight podiums, including victory lane on the final night. We saw Tom Butler come halfway through the year last year. He's back full-time this season in the green car. So who knows what this year will bring in the late models. It's been either really clean, it's been tough, it's been survival, it's had it all, and we don't know who comes out in the end.
It is Kevin Gambacorta to the outside of Michael Ray, and Ray gets a nice run for it, but Gambacorta is running in the upper groove. By the time they come off the second turn, Tommy Fern has moved his car up. Fern takes a peek at the bottom. Ray continues to guard the spot. By the time they get to the line, it is Fern who has a fender down underneath Michael Ray. Off the turn, side by side, it is an even match, slightly ahead as they enter turn number 3. Leader number 2 on lap number 2. He continues to be the dominant car.
Trouble, turn 1, couple of cars into the outside wall. Andrew Duran being one of them in the white 43.
Almost impossible, one might say, as Tom Fern continues now to string it out. Looking for the first feature of 2023, late model style here at Stafford, a familiar place to car number 92. Tom Fern is back in winning form here at Stafford.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time since I won a Sizzler, so this is very special here. Stafford do a great job with this greatest history, race in the history of Stafford, or spring. So.
Green flag is out. Tough break for Alex Fern, who was involved in an incident during the feature a week ago. Will try to rejoin the field here. Let's see if she can get back onto the racetrack, and it looks like she will, as her brother leads the field up the back straightaway. Ryan Fern, the race leader, in turn number 3, looking to lead the opening lap. Keen to the inside in car 79 to take that spot
trouble.
away.
We've got a car going around. Gambacorta makes contact with car number 23. It's a Fern, a name familiar to winning here at Stafford in full-bodied racing, but tonight it is Ryan Fern coming off turn number 4. He led each and every one of the 30 laps.
I defend him off on the restarts. Usually I'm pretty terrible at shifting, but John Williams Race Gear, he gave me the advice to get good at that, so now I'm not stepping on my own toes in that department at least,
Well, the green is out, and we have one feature event in the record books. Learned the sport. He said, I came into this business a little bit late, but right now he has led for 8 circuits, but it suddenly changes as his car becomes, well, a little bit antsy. He goes from first back to third, and it is Andrew Duran, now our brand new leader.
As we reach the halfway point, and there's trouble in turn 4, Michael Ray goes around, everybody scrambles, but it looks like everyone's gonna miss him. But Duran gets the drive off, and that is so key to making a pass. Gray takes one more look to the inside, but Duran is not gonna give him much room with less than 4 laps to go.
Well, they swing and they sway off the turn and down into turn number 3. Duran guards the spot. Gray is in there. They touch. Duran is sideways. Gray is to the bottom. They're running on rub rails as they work and cross the line deep into turn number 2. Off the turn, Adam Gray takes over the lead to move to the inside to take over second. Battle is for second. Adam Gray's got himself a victory.
Nah, that was fun. Like I've said it all last season, I'll start again this year. Late models at Stafford Speedway, without a doubt, the most competition in any division anywhere.
Green flags are waving down into turn number 1. Knoll gets a nice run to the outside, but Fern guards the spot. Knoll slips up the racetrack, and Alexander Fern leads them down the back straightaway. Trouble now. It is Fern who is sideways, and a 360 spin does a good job of keeping the car down on the grass.
And Gray got into turn number 4 with a bit more steam, got on the gas a bit sooner than Tom, and they made contact.
Is Zach Robinson. Robinson goes to the outside. It is Tom Butler, looking like days of old, out in front. And while all that's been happening, Wayne Corey is coming to the front of the field. We've got a spin.
That's Blake in the 61, and they are stacked up behind him for the 4. A reported muffler apparently has been confirmed because Tom Butler is going behind the wall in that green number 4.
Adam Gray up to 6. He brings Tommy Fern to 7.
Tom Fern, a lot of smoke on the 92.
Oh,
that car off the pace and slow down the back straightaway while running in the 7th spot.
Here they come. Double trouble. This time, Andrew Duran leads the charge on the outside lane. Off turn number 4. Bam, bam, Andrew Duran. Checkered flag is out. He'll take down the win.
I knocked my toe out during that accident on the back stretch, and so the car wasn't perfectly there, so I had to get her right away or it wasn't going to happen.
This time Verrecchio has a problem getting it up to speed. That works to the advantage of Dwayne Knoll. Knoll in command, Tommy Butler has more laps on this racetrack than most, and that familiar green number 4 has been to the winner's circle on many, many occasions. Yes, he does, but it sets off a ripple effect, and speaking of the ripple effect, rumble at the front of the field.
Tom Butler to the inside of Dwayne Knoll. Lead change in turn number 3 here on the 2nd circuit. Butler goes to the point.
Tom Butler, if there is a deserving guy in this division, if they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, well, guess what? Reverse that, because this guy is about to do it again. 7 years ago, he visited Victory Lane. Tommy Butler is into the winner's circle today here at Stafford as history repeats itself. Darrell Keene, trouble now. Gray is involved in a mix-up and a spin.
Tom Butler back in Victory Lane for the first time since 2016, his 26th late model win.
Got to the point where I wasn't sure if I want to be down here every Friday, but some guys race cars, golf, whatever. I decided to stay what I was pretty decent at, so here we are.
Hey, buddy. Good job, man. Good job. Last week. Where's that muffler? Where's that muffler? Yeah, it's here. Don't worry. Good job. Thank you.
Little different start than we see previously, but still a pretty good job as they lead him down into turns 1 and 2. Certainly is. Wayne Corey Jr. is up to the 6th spot.
Oh, trouble. Verrecchio hard into the outside wall. Chris Meyer also involved in the 87.
It is the Robinson number 89, and he's running to the inside. And there he goes, and he picks up the spot. Can't get by, but is settling back in for that position as well.
Coming up on a full calendar year since Kevin Gambacorta's last win last July here at the racetrack. Been a bit of a dry spell for that team. Here he comes to the inside of Zach Robinson, car number 89. They are side by side for the lead. That's allowing Corey to get back in the mix. Ray to get back in along with Tom Fern. Kevin Gambacorta picking up the race win. His first of the year, his 13th late model career win.
I wasted too much time at the beginning of the race trying to get by the 89, and then the caution came out. But just a good night for us. It's awesome to get back in Victory Lane again. The Senators Cup, we won this race last year.
In the late models, we are still 6 for 6. We talk about it every week, all the different winners, and we added another one to the 2023 win list.
This late model field is really tight.
We've seen Tom Fern do this before, though, Kyle. He's been
Trouble,
that
turn 2,
oh boy.
one car hard into the outside wall. 2 now get collected. Sturt goes spinning as well.
Perry's commanding lead is all but gone.
Well, they're going to stack up in turn 2, and they're going to take out a good chunk of the inside row, including Tom Fern, Paul Verrecchio, Corey's involved, John Blake in the 61.
And look at the 92 car.
Some tore up race cars, none more so than the 92, as the black flag was out for the 43 as they come back off of turn 4. Now Gray's going to have to try it again on Jacob Perry.
Well, Jacob Perry, he's giving it his all early in the event, and all of a sudden, here comes Gray. When you can race against Gray side by side and take a position from him, you have become one of the contenders. Look at Perry, he gets down underneath Gray. They bing and they bong off turn number 4 like in a ping pong game, but it is Gray still the leader. Here comes Perry, he takes it back. Gambacorta. Car 23 becomes the spoiler. Here comes Butler, car number 4. What a race we have among the top 6 cars.
Jacob Perry has the momentum and is able to hang on to the top spot for now.
But will it last? Here comes Gambacorta. He sees an opening. He makes the transition to the bottom of the racetrack. Butler is waiting. Gambacorta. Bold move to the inside. The fans are jumping up and down in their seats. It is Gambacorta to take back the lead, and Butler showing that the veterans can still get the job done. Trouble now. Perry is in trouble.
Spins it around. Not sure if he caught the outside wall. Caution will come out.
Kevin Gambacorta becoming, if he can just make it to the stripe, the first repeat winner in our late model division.
I'm not upset today that I'm the one that broke the streak. Did not expect this tonight.
We are underway, and Alexandra looks to get the lead, but it is Blake in the 61 who powers to the outside and will move into the top spot, but Alexandra comes right back, has the lead as they roar their way down the backstretch.
Here comes Tom to the bottom.
Yeah, other than a second place run, as you said, Kyle, the beginning of last month, Alexandra's best finish has been 10th, but right now she finds her cousin, Tom, taking the lead and pulling away down the backstretch.
Here he is into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4 for the final time for car number 92 for the second time this season. Tom Fern picks up the late model win as they crash from second on back. Corey and comes around, and Ray has nowhere to go. Now Butler drives to the inside, a heavy hit right at the checkered flag. Well behind the race winner, Tom Fern, who claims his second win of the season.
A little bit different start this time.
Ooh, Alex Fern misses a shift, stacks up the outside line, but it looks like everyone will continue on.
Meanwhile, Alexander Fern has dropped back to the 4th.
Double turn 1, it's Alex Fern, Chris Meyer, and a couple more that piled together. Adam Gray, the defending champion, got a piece. Zach Robinson got the wall good, as well as Tom Butler in the 4.
It is Michael Ray, and you called it before, Bonza. You said that, trouble.
Wide. Michael Ray gets underneath both Blake and Duran to take the lead after the 61 and 43 were banging doors in turn 1.
And guess who's there with him? Tommy Fern, who guards the inside lane. Ray is making that car wider than most because he knows what he needs to do to hold on. And you see that Tom Fern, he has a commanding lead over the 3rd place car. But now Verrecchio's car seems to have a stutter step. He made some contact.
It almost looks like that car is like leaned over on the right side of the car. There is something seriously wrong mechanically with that 39 machine.
Tom Fern is back in winning form, continuing to set records here at Stafford.
Just coast here to victory lane. It was great 2 weeks in a row now.
Green is up, and Alexander Fern leads the field at turn 1.
They're 3 wide already heading into turn 1 as John Blake in the 61 enters the corner way wide. That allows Alex Fern to pull underneath as they race side by side up front.
Change for the lead off of turn 2. Michael Ray to the inside of John Blake for the top spot, and immediately pulls away by a length and a half off of turn number 4 for 6th. And they are going to slow just a bit while running side by side for position. That allows Keene to close in.
Keene gets into the back of Perry, and they stack up behind him. Bobby Sturck slides in. Keene is wrecked. Wayne Corey Jr., Alex Fern, and Zach Robinson all get a piece of the wreck.
Is there an issue with that 23 car, or is it just the break of momentum? A half a lap to go. Verrecchio to the inside, Gambacorta off the pace and sliding out of the top 10.
Something is wrong with the right front of that 23 car. That car is leaning over on the right front. Coming off of turn 4, the drought is finally over. Michael Ray is going back to victory lane with his first win of the 2023 season.
Yeah, man, this thing was hooked all day. It's the best it's been in a long time. They kept telling me Tommy was back there. Tommy and Adam, those two are the best in the business, having them behind you. That was a nerve-wracking 10 laps, I got to tell you.
And we are underway. Bobby Sturck III gets a great jump and has the lead in turn 1.
Tom Butler does not come up to speed, and Kevin Gambacorta nearly got turned around here on the front straightaway further back in the 23.
Oh! Alex Fern slams the wall after contact with Blake, gets collected by Daryl Keene, Adam Gray, and Paul Verrecchio Jr.
And Aiden Burrell never lifted, and the caution comes out. as the battle for the lead comes off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. Stirk to the head of the class by a car length over Robinson and Corey in a bid for second. Margin between the top two, Bobby Stirk and Kevin Gambacorta, 3.1 seconds.
Gambacorta is there underneath Stirk. From 3 seconds back, Kevin Gambacorta takes the lead. What a drive. He missed all the trouble, came back from 3 seconds behind, and the point leader, Kevin Gambacorta, gets his 3rd win of 2023.
That's the way to rebound after a rough week last week. So I want to thank everybody, man, that's a part of this, that helps me do this.
The late models are underway for 30 laps. John Blake gets a great start, clears Jacob Perry into turn 1.
Blake continues to lead, but here comes Wayne Corey. Inside, red and white, number 10. Off the turn, second leader in 2 laps. Will he be able to hold on? Yes, he does.
That 61 slides up the track in turn 2, opens the hole. Tom Butler, who won earlier this year on the move, but they touch. Butler spins in the grass in turn 3, slides back up in front of traffic, gets hit by Andrew Duran. Tom Byrne is collected as well as Daryl Keene.
Wow, the events suddenly change. Off turn number 4, back in winning form here at Stafford. Wayne Corey Jr. will take down the victory in the late model division.
Oh man, we're back. We needed this. It's been a up and down season. We had a really good start to the year. Got wrecked badly a few weeks ago. Had to get this thing back in shape. I mean, our team did a really great job getting it back in order.
It's the biggest night of the year for the late model division as they headline tonight's action with the Paradiso Insurance Late Model 50.
Field of 20 come off of turn 4. Tracy Perriers throws the green flag. We're underway. There's contact already as they go to turn number 1. Duran being one of those cars that has to go to the infield. One car hard into the outside safer wall, and just like that, we go back to the caution flag. 3 wide for the race lead on the restart with Gray going all the way to the bottom. Duran, topside in the 43, will take the race lead away from Butler.
Fastest car on the racetrack, Kevin Gambacorta, car 23.
Here they come, and the leaders get together.
Oh, trouble now. And Ray squeaks on by. Gambacorta does the same. A pirouette spin as the caution flag comes out. Wayne Corey took a bid for it on the outside. It didn't work. Down low to the inside. It appears that Zach Robinson is on a roll.
Here comes Daryl Keene jamming it to the bottom in the 79 on Robinson.
Doesn't work. He has to settle back in. Adam Gray looks for a career first for him. If he can hold on for less than a turn. They come off turn number 4. Adam Gray has done it. He has won the Paradiso Insurance Late Model 50.
I think I got driven into, slid around more than ever tonight, and the car was good and stable. We were able to keep it in a straight line, and we did it.
So coming up next is our feature event for the late model division.
For Kevin Gambacorta in the late models.
He needs to stay 2 positions ahead of Tom this Friday on track to clinch the title.
I think she's got a rhythm back, and she's showing that. Oh, she taps Tommy Fern. Wow, that could be the costly move that will take Fern out of contention.
I think Gambacorta's good. Much better shape than Tom Fern, who's against the outside wall in turn 4.
He's trying every move. Duran tries to guard the spot. Here comes Kevin Gambacorta, running to the inside of Andrew Duran. Duran keeps his foot in it. Gambacorta on the bottom. They swing to the right and the left. 1 lap to go.
Into the final lap, into turn number 1. It is Andrew Duran by a car length. Kevin Gambacorta in the second spot, unable to step out of line. Corey joins him at the front in 3rd in car 10.
It is Andrew Duran, 1 turn left. Off turn number 4, Andrew Duran will take down the win. Kevin Gambacorta in a great point finish will finish in 2nd.
Unofficially, the 2023 late model champion here at Stafford.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. We still got 1 race next week. We can win the damn thing next week. Now we don't have nothing to worry about. All the big picture stuff. Just a crazy night. I expected the night to be that way, and we were fortunate we got through most of it unscathed.
As the late models hit the racetrack, getting set for their final feature of the season, Kevin Gambacorta was officially crowned champion, or clinched the championship.
Yes.
He'll be officially crowned here later tonight.
Back up front, Myers is in a bid to try to take over the #1 spot. Sturck is pedaling as fast as he can, but it is Myers who becomes the second leader of the event. Will it stick as they come off the turn? Myers is gone at the front of the field now.
Meyer already back off with turn number 2. Battle for second is best among the leaders. Here's Gray getting together with Sturck. Both cars in the grass. They both save it. And Wayne Corey goes by both of them in the 10.
Deep into turn number 3 and off the 4th turn. Chris Meyer, the kid with a big smile and a ton of talent, will be tonight's winner in the Napa Late Model main event.
We were starting to doubt it a little bit. I mean, I was. My guys weren't. They knew I could do it. They tell me every week, you got it, man. You got what it takes. We're behind you 100%. Every single one of our sponsors signed on with us for next year, including additional people. And it just shows they believe in us, and I'm really happy.
And now we'll get to talk to the 2023 champion.
So the first thing that went through my mind when we won the championship was, my kid Colton can't give me any crap because he won the championship, and if I didn't win, he would have been all over me. The fact that we've won 4 championships now in 3 different divisions, and of all the, legends and Hall of Famers that have raced at Stafford, nobody's ever done that before. Pretty amazing, and something I'm pretty proud of. It was just an amazing season.
Finished second in points. It just gives you a lot of encouragement to know that if you just have a good, consistent year, put the work in, put the time in, and really have good people around you, that things will work out pretty well.
I feel 23 was kind of one of our rougher seasons, but I know there's a lot of people I would like to have a bad season like we had.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we had a decent season. I mean, some guys would, die to win 3 races in a season. We've had our highs, we had our lows. Just that's how things go sometimes, We gotta make sure we show up 100% prepared. And I have to worry about only the things that are my job and in my control. I can't be looking at other people's lap times. I can't be worrying about where this person's running on the track. I just gotta focus on what's going on in the cockpit of my car. And we'll be there. We'll be there competing for wins.
Looking out the window at Colton, and I was like, man, this is cool. Not a lot of people get to do something like this. So that was really, really special to do that. People have said to me it could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, something that I'll remember forever.